Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Season A, the platform where we speak truth to power. It seems as though Tinubu means business. There are still issues around the presidential elections and the judiciary. Are they going to really, speak about the beavers and all of that issue? We don't know. But seems to be standing on the side of the law by beginning to put people who need to answer questions into, to face questions. Now we're hearing Ganduje is trying to prevent an EFCC probe. Have a listen on Arise News. Have a listen. Here goes.
Should have highlighted that
Bukachua as well. Well, all right. Well, the development is coming as the immediate past governor of Kano State, Abdullahi Ganduje, asked the High Court in the state to perpetually restrain the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission from investigating him over video clips allegedly showing him receiving wads of dollars from a contractor. Ooh. The video, which trended on social media in 2018 and published by the Daily Nigerian, showed the former governor allegedly receiving the bundles of dollar notes and stuffing them inside his flowing garment, otherwise known as babariga. While the governor debunked the content of the video, the Kano House of Assembly subsequently set up a committee to investigate the allegations. The EFCC is the only defendant in the suit. Dr. Abati, over to you.
Well, that video was in 2018, and it became a big issue. And I think on account of that video that was released by a particular newspaper, Dr. Ganduje, as governor then, took Jafar to court, the journalist that made that wrote that story and reported it. Now, I think it's very strange because since that 2018, the House of Assembly in Kano State set up a committee to investigate the governor. Till date, till the lifetime of that assembly expired last week, that committee never submitted any report.
Imagine that.
Which is the way things go in this country. And this is why we say the legislature, has been so terribly abused to the extent that, those lawmakers, the oversight function that they are supposed to perform, they don't perform it. The allegation is that the governor was collecting money from a contractor and he was pocketing the money under his bull-boss rope, And this was part of the money we were told meant for SUBEP, for the education sector in that particular state. So you have the House of Assembly taking such a long time and never completing the investigation, never submitting the report. And it's now on the basis of all of this that the former Attorney General of Kano State has now gone to court seeking a restraining order against the EFCC from investigating Governor Ganduje. Well, since the matter is still in court, we can just comment on it peripherally. One of the prayers that the former Attorney General is placing before the court is that, one, EFCC should not intervene until that matter is concluded by the House of Assembly. Which House of Assembly? A House of Assembly that did nothing. And two, until the case between Ganduje and Jafar, is determined in the court of law. But the thing to note here is that, well, it's up to the court. Let us not do the work of the court for it. But to an ordinary person, this looks ridiculous. When a man is governor, Section 308 grants him immunity. But when he's out of office, he has no immunity. He can be investigated. So taking EFCC to court, EFCC has not even summoned him. EFCC has not started investigating him. They are already warning the EFCC not to attempt it. I mean, what kind of country is this? Which in itself is a violation of the rights of the EFCC, as outlined in its own Establishment Act. So the question to ask is, what is Dr. Ganduje afraid of? If he's not afraid of anything, if the EFCC wants to invite him, they can invite him. It doesn't mean that he's already guilty. They will carry out their investigations. And you should be reminded that it can't be going about threatening to slap people. Because this one is also like threatening to slap the EFCC. The other day he was at the villa. He said if he saw Kwankwanso, he would slap him.
That will feature on what's trending.
Some of these characters who get to leadership position in Nigeria, But it can be sure, of course, that Governor Abba Yusuf, the current governor of Kano State, will not listen to him. Already, Abba Yusuf has turned himself into a demolition man, demolishing things all over the
Why don't I
town.
take that story?
But it can be sure that having lost his immunity, even the Kano State government would investigate him. So will he go to court and say the new government must not inquire into his activities when he was there?
He probably would. Well, all right. You mentioned the Kano State governor and another development.
So, just wanted to just post that there. I spoke earlier on about the demolition job by the Kano State government, but this is the focus. Ganduje, the man you see in the picture, the man that was talked about, he's seeking to prevent the EFCC from probing him. He has no right to do so. They can probe anybody. But you see, these guys have so much power that they believe that they are above the law. That is why Nigeria is not working. That's why I continue to go for Yoruba Nation. But yes, we are in Nigeria. So we need to begin to speak up. And we need to begin to be active participants in our governance. Using the section 14.2a, the sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government through its constitution derives all its powers and authority. And section 14.2c, the participation by the people in the government shall be in accordance with the provisions of this constitution. I'm reading that off head to you guys, so we need to know this and begin to use to hold all of them to account. Yeah, let's see what Tinubu is going to do. I mean, there's a big problem in terms of the election and everything else, but this seems to be something that the governor is trying to preempt, and that's wrong. What are your thoughts on Ganduje trying to prevent the EFCC from probing him? Leave your comments. Let's hear from you. You're watching Season AY, the platform where we speak truth to power about later on. Thank you and bye for now. Bye for now. Please do share. Don't forget, subscribe to Season AY. Hit the notification button. Give us thumbs up. Subscribe to Season AY. Hit the notification button. Give us a thumbs up. Help us spread this message to reach more and more people. Thank you so very much. You've been watching Season AY, the platform where we speak truth to power about later on. Thank you and bye for now. Thank you. Bye for now.